questionable whether it goes. Which is annoying when there's multiple blooming shows at once. So, let's see what the order is.
Yeah, this is a part of the show card now where you get the match lineup. The Up girls did their performance. Now we get, well, on live shows, we get the match before.
Yeah. So we are starting as planned with Toga and Shino.
Okay.
Haru versus Yuki Aino. Yeah, the 6 woman is as planned for match 3.
Okay.
Noah versus Yoppie. Mizuki versus Julia. And the 4-on-4.
Yeah.
It's kind of fortuitous because I don't think they're... Let me have a quick check.
Mm-hmm.
It's annoying because I think it should be the next one is listing. Yeah. So Shoko and Hyper are in the same qualifier as Raku and Pomu. And Toho University are in the same qualifier as Daydream. So they are on opposite sides. It's not like, can they coexist, sort of deal. They managed to pair it up so that the teams on each side of the ring are going to be on each side of the ring next weekend for the doubleheader.
Okay.
Although I don't know whether that's being streamed live. Let me have a quick check.
Shino's still looking for her first singles win in Tokyo Joshi.
No, neither of those shows next week are live, so
okay,
we'll have to catch up with them.
Now this should be very interesting.
We are guaranteed a first singles win.
Yeah, for either Toga or for Shino. Now we kind of know a little bit about what Toga's finisher is. It's kind of a Uranagi slam or Uranagi suplex of some sort. Shino likes that. Shino,
I'm pretty sure that has a different fucking color.
Oh God!
It's slightly browner.
Well, as Chris Brooks would say, she's got a hell of an elbow. Now, the interesting thing about this, again, these are two rookies. There's no veteran in this match.
Yeah.
So
this is what happens when, Miyu's away. I don't know where she's gone. Obviously Maki's busy.
Yeah. Lock up.
Interesting to see the Endo is here.
Yeah. She didn't look like she's in any gear, though.
No, Endo is not wrestling today.
Okay. Toga with a nice headlock.
I don't know whether she is at next week's shows. But the fact that she's around means that clearly she's obviously, warming up.
I don't know if you caught that, but something clearly came off the arm of Toga.
Yeah, I think it was one of her wrist things.
See,
on our right arm, the unsleeved one.
Yeah, because it was on the side headlock takeover when I saw it fly. Toga now with some boots in the corner to Shino. Back elbow, nicely done. And then the patented Toga body slam. Cover and only a 2. I think Toga got her first pinfall win. Wasn't it in a tag match? I don't remember if it was a tag match or a single.
The tag match with all the newcomers.
Yeah, and when did Shino that she pinned? I believe it might have been.
Rough Justice.
See, Toga. Oh, reversal by Shino sends Toga into the ropes. Collides with a back elbow. Toga didn't go anywhere. Went for that huge swinging lariat. Nice drop kick. We know Shino's looking for her first victory as a singles competitor as well.
Yeah, but, well, first pinfall, let alone first singles victory.
Exactly.
At least Toga has that advantage.
Yeah, considering that the person that she beat, she's facing right now. Shino attempting a body slam. I think Toga gets a little bit too big for Shino to do that. And Toga, well, look at that counter. Oh. Small inside cradle. Inside cradle, and apparently Toga's shoulders weren't down to the mat. Kiso Daisuke had a better look at it.
No sleeper.
Yeah, Shino likes to employ that sleeper a whole lot. We've seen her a lot in her previous matches, singles and tags.
I don't know whether there's any sleeper buses in Japan. Possibly. Over here in the UK, I know there's a Caledonia sleeper sort of train where basically it travels sort of overnight.
I've seen some travel vlogs from Japan, and they have a bus for almost anything. So if they have a sleeper bus in Japan, it's going to be there. We just got to find it. Now Toga's just in control of Shino right now, using her size and her power to her advantage. Basically, almost bullet. Go ahead.
Sort of like, well, I don't know. It's less of a sleeper because of the way the hands are. It's sort of like
a reverse chin lock.
Yeah.
And you know,
sort of camel clutch. It's just the body's not bent.
Yeah,
camel clutch style.
Yeah, she had control of Shino's chin, and then she was taking the point of her knee right into the small of Shino's back for extra leverage. Shino counters out of that attempted suplex.
I think this might be.
Oh! That's not just an elbow. Yeah, that's
forearm smash.
Forearm from hell, I guess. That was a huge blow.
Yeah.
And wait a minute, Toga's going. Oh, she went for that Uranagi. Shino almost caught her with an inside cradle. Excuse me, a schoolgirl missing that clothesline. Shino, Okada roll. Can she hold her? Can she hold her 2 and only 2.5?
Going in for the sleeper again.
I noticed Shino trying to stay on top of Toga in this position to try to make Toga carry Shino's weight to add more leverage into the sleeper hold. Oh, they got a body scissor! She got a body scissor! Shino's got her! Shino's got Toga in the middle of the ring in the sleeper! Will Shoga tap? Or will she tap or pass out?
Toga's power sort of beginning to sort of...
Yeah. Oh, well, Shino drug her back! On. She drug her back! She drug her back! Toga's caught! Toga is caught in the middle of the ring with a sleeper! Can Toga get out of it? Toga's either gonna tap out or pass out. If she can't get to that rope, and she does.
Until Shino now knew some new moves now, I think. That's the closest we've ever got.
Yeah, but you gotta imagine that sleeper hold took a lot out of Toga.
Shino is pissed.
Yeah, Toga was caught in that sleeper ash for quite some time. That had to do some damage.
I would have thought so. But hold on.
What Shino think? Shino running, drop kick. Toga had nowhere to go but down. Oh no, Shino got caught into that Uranagi. It's over. 1, 2, 3.
Toga's first singles win.
It's also another way to look at it. It's kind of almost like, you remember the Boss Man Slam? Ray Traylor's finishing move? That's what it kind of reminds me of, too. Because she caught Shino coming off the ropes, but it used Shino's momentum against her when picked her up and then just slammed her down. That's very reminiscent of that Boss Man Slam.
It was flipping close though.
Yeah.
When it got to the third attempt at the sleeper, it was like, oh, hold on. This is either false hope or they're gonna pull the trigger.
Especially when she drug her back into the middle of the ring with the sleeper and the body scissors.
Oh shit! Sting's arrived.
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
How?
Who tripped our power?
How's Namba supposed to know how to get in the frickin' ring?
Yeah, we are not kidding. If you guys are listening to us right now, there's literally no lights in the arena right now. Where's? Okay.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
Weird drama.
Yeah, weird blue lighting at the staging area. Oh, Haru! That's Haru!
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever heard Haru's music before.
Not this clear.
No. But they definitely kept with the blue hue that fits her gear. Or costume.
How to describe that music? It sort of rings a bell in terms of like what I'm trying to compare it to. You know, like how Toga's is like, you know, free spins on the slots machines. And Runa's is more
fairy-ish,
you know,
fairy-like.
Noah-esque.
And here comes the Burning Venus of TJPW, Yuki Aino.
Here's your winner. Unless we really want to cause a huge upset and have 16-year-old Haru beat somebody that's nearly half her age. Can't remember whether Aino's 31 or 32. I think it's around there.
Yuki Aino, former Bakuratsu sister. So this should be... Let's see what Haru can do here against Yuki Aino. There you go, show respect.
Yeah, but of course, the last time we saw Haru on social media, she went to visit Nodoka at her farm.
Exactly.
Yuki's sister. So
let's see if she learned anything. If she did, side headlock there by Yuki Aino.
Oh.
And then Haru just... Well, I'm not sure. Shrugged her off and then tried for a shoulder block, and I don't think that's going to happen, Miss Haru, young lady. Oh, look at that nice go behind, taking her down with the waist lock takedown, and now into the side headlock. I can talk. I know I can. Nice counter right there by Aino.
He's trying to get ready for a suplex, but Haru stops it. Elbow.
Nicely done.
Into the ropes and
back.
Elbow, but
no effect.
He's not impressed.
Yeah, Aino unfazed by the offense by Haru. And almost like she's like disgusted now with Haru with those kicks.
This is real wrestling, Crimea River. Don't.
I don't know what to
Somebody
do.
made a good joke because they saw the sign that said "I stand with TK," and they went, "Oh, Tetsuya Koda from TJPW. I like it."
Right now, Yuki Aino in complete control.
I wonder whether Koda's recovered from that baseball bat to the back.
He kind of
Palm.
from Palm. Aino now with a reverse chin lock, and now she's got the left arm of Haru grapevine behind her left leg, which again will seem to give her more leverage. And now Aino transitions to a pin and only a 2.
Yeah, no break. Just senton.
Yeah. Aino again now for the cover, and Haru with a kick out. Not a very emphatic.
Yeah, she's actually selling as if she's been exhausted by that hold for the 20, 30 seconds that it was on.
Haru's trying to fight back, but it's little to no avail. Well, nice counter up and over from the attempt at a body slam. There's a big elbow. Haru countered an attempt at a body slam by Yuki Aino, and then caught her with a back elbow coming off the ropes. And now Haru, young 16-year-old Haru, laying in the shots on Yuki Aino, sends her into the opposite corner, into the blue corner. Haru with a drop kick into the corner, and Aino goes down. Haru goes for the cover, and only a 2. It'd be very interesting to see if Haru did really learn. Oh, look at that. Almost a Juji Katami, but instead she's pulling at the rotator cuff, the left rotator cuff of Yuki Aino. That's a good way to dislocate a shoulder for sure. And look at that, Haru just forcing Aino back down, but Aino gets to the ropes. So I wonder if maybe that's a move that Haru might have learned from Nodoka. You know, the Yuki's sister.
It's interesting that a lot of the newbies are trying to do submissions. That being said, Endo's, pretty good.
Well, just a dumping back body drop by Aino there.
Probably he's only, time is ticking until the Burning Venus
goes for that Burning DDT
or whatever.
No, it's the Burning DDT.
Venus name here.
Well, she's got that seated full Nelson. But Haru's getting back up to her feet. That's the smart thing to do. But now Aino just trying to... and now they back down. Haru's in a lot of trouble in the middle of the ring, trapped in this seated full Nelson. I'm seeing Aino put away a lot of people with the submission hold. And Haru makes it to the ropes. So Haru showing some tenacity, not giving in to the seated full Nelson. Nicely done. And now Aino's got Haru back up, and then just only to knock it down off the ropes. But Haru comes in with a shoulder block. And this time she's knocking Aino back a little bit. And look at the cross body by Haru, and only a 2. Only a 1.
I think that was a 1. That was like near instantaneous.
Now Haru gets caught with a back elbow.
Brett's rope.
Aino off of Brett's rope with the shoulder block.
And then...
And what we've seen that gut wrench suplex. It's only a matter of time before she slaps on that Burning DDT.
Wow, she has got the other one that isn't the DDT. That she could use, but...
Aino is telling Haru to get up after that and fight back. Haru trying to do just that, trying to lay in the shots to Aino, but Aino with just one shot decks Haru. But Haru back up. And Haru, again, showing some tenacity. Haru almost telling Yuki Aino, no matter how many times you knock me down, I'm going to get back up and fight. Haru showing some heart here. Oh, there's another shot. And I think Yuki Aino's had enough of Haru. Sends her into the ropes. Beautiful drop kick by Haru coming off the ropes. What's Haru thinking here? Haru's coming off the ropes. Again with the crossbody. Goes for the cover and only a 2. Look at that. Haru just firing herself up. But once again tried to go for that body slam. And Aino just dropping her weight down. But look at Haru. Oh, Haru tried to muscle her over. But that time Aino just ran her over like a truck.
And
now here it is. Burning DDT. Yuki Aino picks up the win.
that's enough.
Chad, how are you liking our call so far? I will say this, Ash. Haru showed a lot of heart.
Oh. The name Asuka ended yesterday. Now I am only Veny.
Wow. That's V-E-N-Y, by the way.
So the documentary thing is being produced by the same people who did the Dream on the Ring thing.
As we get ready for our next contest.
Multi-person match. If I remember correctly. Yep. Team Mocha out first.
I'm guessing the people in the blue corner are going to come out to the blue hue before they make their appearance.
I'd have thought so, because the blue corner comes out first.
Yep, there we go.
Oh!
Oh, wow!
They got a pose!
They do! Definitely! It's Wakana!
Hey,
Mocha Miyamoto and Himawari.
No, wait. We have to verify.
We need to verify if the Wakana guy is there. So Himawari first. I could have sworn I heard it.
I don't think it's V. It's just Wakana fans, just like there is with the rest of them.
Yeah, I kind of think the Wakana guy.
It's Mocha shouts. I don't think it is the Wakana guy. Oh, they're coming out to Nico's music. Yes. What the hell?
Yep, the team of Neko, Runa, and Kaya Toribami.
Everybody else is taking the stairs, but Runa's like, no, I'm jumping down. Oh, so's Burb. Neko doesn't want to fuck up her knee anymore.
Which is a smart thing.
I'm guessing Runa's probably getting pinned. Probably.
And it's Kaya Toribami, aka Bird Girl. You notice that ever since Neko's come back from injury, she doesn't have that exuberance that she once had. You know what I mean?
I think she's still trying to get used to it, because she, over the last month or so, she's been very tender with that knit. It started slow, but now she's. I think the age of the old school with her is probably not happening now.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the Japanese
risky
name.
To have her having had, I guess, such an injury, and for her to try and do old school and jump down and try and do the. She could maybe do it sort of May style off the first or the second rope, so it isn't as far. But
Alright, so it's Kaya Toribami starting for her team and Moka Miyamoto starting for her team. Getting some nice chain wrestling here. Up and over. Now waistlock here by Moka. Also want to take this time out to say a very happy belated birthday to a great friend of ours, the APW hybrid champion, the man who was just built different, Cody Hawkins. Happy birthday, Cody. Himawari gets tagged in and Runa gets tagged in. There we go. Colorable tie-up. Himawari with the headlock. Runa counters into her own headlock. Now go behind, waistlock by Himawari. Trying for a waistlock takedown. Runa's blocking it somehow. And now into the ropes. Up and over. And Himawari's just doing nothing but the... very interesting offense by Himawari with that schoolgirl. And then takes her down with a shoulder tackle. That's all I can say is very interesting offense. And now round and round and round Runa goes into that corner, and the Himawari goes. Back elbow. Himawari once again with that very...
Second time?
Yeah, with that very unique Irish whip, and again with that backsplash in the corner.
The Irish hair whip, maybe?
Possibly. Cover. Yeah, it's unique to Himawari for sure.
Himawari, obviously, the one that's sort of unique. Well, I guess Wakana's the closest. Because Wakana obviously had in-ring training before her official debut. I mean, she had in the match before her official debut, technically, where she won the Dream on the Ring stuff. But obviously, Himawari started off last year as part of Act Wrestling Girls, AWG, but transitioned over maybe because Act Wrestling is, some of it is sort of stage play stuff, like is it Makai? The stuff that Shida does?
Something to that effect.
Drama stuff?
Yeah.
The Act Wrestling stuff sometimes is sort of like acting as well as wrestling, like on the side. And I'm guessing Himawari felt she wanted to do, full-on wrestling instead of acting stuff, and has an interesting 6 months so far.
It definitely has. Toribami with the cover, and Himawari kicks out. Kaya Toribami has also had the very interesting background here in Tokyo Joshi as well. Took her quite some time, though, to get her first victory. And now tags in.
Neko is finally in.
Yeah, her first action in the entire match. And
of course, she's using the hair.
Nico's not above doing that. Oh, and now the cat scratches in the eyes. She is a Neko, ladies and gentlemen. She is a Neko. Haruna, that cat's eye scratch. Neko goes for the cover and only a 2. Again, before the knee injury, she used to have a lot more quickness, a lot more speed, and figure 4 head scissor right there by Neko.
That's a new thing from Neko to some extent.
Yeah, just grapevining the legs.
With the sort of slam on the floor, as if with the figure 4, to try and get your momentum and cause extra torque on the on the neck.
Yep. 5 minutes have passed in the match. Himawari puts on the brakes, catches Neko with that modified Blue Thunder bomb. More like a Blue Thunder toss, one would say. And now tagging into Wakana. God, the fans.
Everybody's doing it now.
God. Oh, God.
There was quite a few Wakanas when she got in.
Wakana takes Haruna down. And now Wakana just sizing up.
He's not even in the country. He's not even in the country, and you do the Muto flip elbow.
Nice snap suplex right there by Wakana. Goes for the cover on Neko and only a 2. I'd like to say hello to everyone in Twitch chat. Especially a big shout out to Kyre for staying up with us. As we are checking out TJPW Circuit City 23. Oh, the cat scratch to the eyes of Wakana once again. And Haruna. Yeah, the ears have gone again.
Gear has been destroyed. Endo as ever. The gear collector.
And now Kaya Toribami is back in the ring. Step up drop kick into the corner on Wakana. This was one of the ways that Toribami won one of her matches into that victory roll in only a 2. Oh, Toribami wanted another drop kick. Wakana got out of the way and countered with her own drop kick.
Hot tag to Mocha.
Yep, here we go. It could be Rashomon time for somebody.
And then Runa's going to get tagged in the match is over.
Yeah, because it'll be Rashomon for sure. Mocha with those karate strikes. Very precise strikes. From her nice leapfrog right there. Oh, good counter right there by their spin kick by Toribami. Staggers Mocha. And again, that step-up drop kick.
Hold on.
Runa wants... Yeah, Runa wants the tag. Oh, Toribami. Yeah, she went for that backflip kick. Mocha got out of the way. Now Mocha off the ropes. Japanese arm drag by Toribami.
Or is she going to try and go for the... I don't know, put her in the corner.
Put her in the corner. Yeah, that'd be the best spot to go do a tag. If they want to try to do any kind of a double team maneuver to Mocha. Yep, exactly. Runa off the ropes and Toribami Irish whipped her into Runa for that shoulder block.
With the Miyu-esque shoulder block. Even more so with the holding the legs as if she's
And now Runa into the corner with a back elbow.
Yeah, like a whip elbow.
Exactly. Runa goes for the cover.
Charge into the corner, and it was charging in, but then whack.
By the way, Kyre, and anyone who's listening to us right now, if we haven't made mention of the fact, Runa is 16 years old. Runa went for a body slam. Mocha countered. It sends her into the ropes, and there's those precise karate strikes by Mocha. There's the takedown, and we've seen this a lot out of Mocha with the chop to the stomach. Mocha goes for the cover and only a 2.
Palm strike.
Yeah, the palm strike, excuse me. Oh, look at Runa fight back.
Runa wants to fight.
Yeah, Runa throwing the forearms, and the last one took her down. Runa goes for the cover and only a 2. That would be huge for Runa to get her first pinfall victory. And I think Runa might have been thinking back body drop, I'm not sure. Mocha put a counter on it. And now Mocha with a judo takedown. And now she's in prime position for the first part of the Rashomon, which is that seated abdominal stretch. And if Mocha wanted to go full Rashomon, she's got to hook the other arm behind her left leg. She's getting her into position. Toribami and Neko saw it coming and broke it up, only to be met with force by HIMAWARI and Wakana. And now that leaves Mocha and Runa in the... And Runa with a small package only got a 2. Toribami caught the spin kick. Oh, there's the knee strike by Neko. And now they're running interference. There's a back body drop by Runa. Runa goes in for the cover on Mocha and only a 2. Runa showing us something here. Runa off the rope into the leg lariat. And now Mocha getting into position for part 1 of the Rashomon. She's got her in the first position for it. She's got to hook that arm behind her left leg. And there's the pull. There's the pull. Full Rashomon, and Runa submits. That Rashomon is a deadly submission hold, working both the midsection, and then when she grabs that arm and starts pulling on it, that's really also working on the rotator cuff. So that's why the Rashomon is like a very deadly submission hold, and Mocha Miyamoto has perfected that hold. But a big win for Mocha, HIMAWARI, and Wakana! That has become like one of the biggest memes of TJPW now, Wakana.
Mm-hmm.
Even Chris Brooks, when they do English commentary for TJPW, has even referred to it.
A lot of the Western fan base has highlighted it now. Just because it can't be avoided. When you got somebody just randomly going, wah, and like, way too many times. You can't avoid it.
Kyer, how have you been liking our commentary? Single match.
I'm guessing Yoppie first?
I think so.
Yoppie!
Yoppie is her nickname, but what is her full name?
Yoshiko Hasegawa, I think?
Yoshiko Hasegawa.
Well, Hasegawa was the surname for sure. On loan from Gambare Pro / Gambare Joshi.
And again, guys, we're watching this on Wrestling Universe, and you guys, for anywhere between $6 to $7, you can get TJPW, Gambare Pro, DDT. I didn't want to interrupt Nemba, but you get Gambare Pro, you get Pro Wrestling No, you get DDT, and you get Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. That's a hell of a deal.
The crazy thing as of today that, you know, we're doing this, it's basically a double header for Wrestle Universe, because immediately after this finishes, if that, depending how long the rest of the show goes for the next hour, the Pro Wrestling Noah N1 Grand Finals show is immediately pretty much after this, so it's, you know, back to back.
Also, I would like to mention...
Oh, wait, she did.
Yeah, she did.
She did the kiss, though.
I also like to mention that we are not sponsored by Wrestle Universe, but we're just talking about, you know, what a great library of content they do have, and a great listing of shows that they do have on here as well. And for anywhere between $6 to $7, $8 a month for this, it's a hell of a deal.
And it gives you a wide range of, stuff from different promotions as well.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say stuff that you get in Noah is the same as you get in DDT. And certainly the Gambare Joshi shows are much, I'd say, different in style to the T shows.
Yes.
Stand off.
Yep. We had like the traditional chain wrestling feeling out moment here between Yappy and Hikari Noah. Lock up now. And now Yappy with the arm wringer.
This, of course, would have had interest outside of this because Free Wi-Fi and Daisy Monkey are the other two teams, and it would have been them against each other. But with Suzume resting for this week, Yoppy has come in the place. So I think we will be seeing. I think now Now was busy with other commitments, as she wasn't able to do her, anything with her today. And as I say, Suzume injured, so well, maybe not injured, but taking this week off at least. So back up to full fitness, hopefully, for next week's tag tournament. Well, tag title qualifiers, I guess you want to call it that.
Yep.
Probably a better description, considering whoever wins gets to the final at Wrestle Princess in 5 weeks.
Hikari Noah going for her dropkick combo in the corner, and now Noah just with her boot right in the throat of Yappy. And another dropkick. Have we mentioned that Hikari Noah likes the dropkick, ladies and gentlemen? I think we haven't mentioned it yet.
When need be. Sometimes we've seen none, so, don't get your hopes up.
Hikari Noah, the deathmatch-loving member of the Up Girls. Yappy tried for a dropkick.
She's only had two, officially.
And I think she said she's gone on record by saying that she's very proud of the scar that's on her back from her match with Sawyer Wreck. Look at this submission, though. She's got the arm break bind with her right leg, and it's almost like a modified Tequila Sunrise by Hikari Noah. They went for the cover, and Yappy kicks out. And once again, this time a drop kick to the back, like right between the shoulder blades of Yoshihiko, a.k.a. Yappy.
I mean, the interesting point about Noah's deathmatch background is you'd have thought the first one with Rina Yamashita, after everything we've seen her do in GCW, would have been the one that caused the scars, but it wasn't.
I know, it was the one with Sawyer Wreck. Rina Yamashita, the current Game Changer Wrestling Ultraviolet Champion, and she's had that title ever since she defeated Cole Radrick for it. And now each woman were trying to beat each other by the hair, and that time Yappy got the better of it. And now Yappy with a cross body. Wow.
Head getting quite a whip into that bottom rope as well.
And now look at this. This is kind of a sound strategy right here by Yappy. Go after the legs. Yeah, if Noah doesn't have her legs. Yeah, exactly. Oh, miss of a clothesline. And now an abdominal stretch. Also known as the Cobra Twist in Japan. By Hikari Noah. Kari, do you believe that we're painting a pretty vivid picture for you of how these matches are going with our commentary?
Yappy breaks up the hold. Drop kick.
No, that time Yappy had it scouted. There's a drop kick by Yappy. Oh, big shot right there by Noah with that forearm. Both women down to a knee. Now they're back up in the middle of the ring, just exchanging blows. 5 minutes have passed in the match.
Whoa.
Oh, that one backed up Yappy into the ropes.
That had a bit of a bud to it.
Oh, that time Yappy reciprocates. And now both women just saying, hit me with your best shot. That time, Yappy down to a knee, taking a little while for her to get back up. And Hikari is telling her, hit me with your best one.
How about 3?
Exactly. Oh, Hikari went for a big one and a drop kick to the leg.
What a drop kick to the bad leg.
Exactly, super kick by Hikari Noah. And that one got caught. That one too got caught. Dragon screw leg whip by Yappy.
On the targeted knee.
Oh, stretch muffler? That's a very painful submission hold. And Hikari is caught in the middle of the ring in the stretch muffler. Look at Yappy just trying to bend that leg over the back of her head. The human anatomy is not supposed to bend in that direction, and somehow Hikari makes it to the ropes. But a lot of damage had to be done to that leg, Ash, in that submission hold.
What, Yappy? Oh, top. Oh no, Brett's wrote Yappy.
And you notice right there, Hikari favoring that leg. Not quite as exuberant as before, but now Yappy off the top with a cross body. I think Noah was maybe trying for a roll through, but couldn't get it done with her leg.
Yeah, didn't have enough momentum to be able to roll it through into reversal.
And not to mention the fact of the left leg that's been worked over by Yappy. And now Noah, oh, there's the neck breaker. But she cannot capitalize on it. Hikari has put away a lot of people with that modified neck breaker, trying for that blizzard suplex. But Yappy had scouted. There's a super kick.
Can't you get it now?
Yep, there it is. Blizzard suplex with the bridge. And
that's it.
Hikari picks up the win. And also comes up favoring that left knee.
Will that play into a factor next week? Will Coda remember that?
Probably not. But nonetheless, an impressive victory for Hikari Noah. Very interesting factoid that I learned, that Hikari Noah was once a tag team partner of Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah. Before Mina went off, and that's why Free Wi-Fi formed. It is no longer dark. We've established that we shouldn't turn the lights out.
She also did some tag team work with Yuna Manase. According to the history video that I watched.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
All right.
First up, it's time to get nursing.
Yep. Someone very prolific in martial arts striking. And also being a nurse. And an actress. She's got
everything.
She wears a lot of hats.
She's all about the TikTok.
She wears a lot of hats, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm going to see. Julia Nagano. Julia missed some action earlier this year with I believe it was a fractured forearm. I might, if I'm remembering that correctly, Ash.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a very, very tough task ahead of her in the Princess and Princess Champion Mizuki, the Pop and Sugar Rabbit.
The only advantage you can say is Mizuki's having a lot of matches in Tej in the run-up to her title defense against the Tokyo Princess Cup 10 winner, Miyu Yamashita, at Wrestle Princess in 5 weeks, roughly.
Yamashita.
Whereas Miyu's having to globetrot the world doing shows here and there. I mean, if she, considering she's the Spark champion...
And the Pro Wrestling E champion.
Go to America immediately the day or two after Wrestle Princess in a month. Mizuki, I don't think has got any of those commitments.
Yeah. We don't want to forget that she's the Pro Wrestling E champion and the Spark Joshi Wrestling champion.
Mm-hmm.
But Yamashita will probably be Mizuki's toughest test to date as Princess and Princess champion.
Well, I'm trying to think. Has she worked through all the 4 pillars yet?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
She obviously beat Yuka to win it. I think she was challenged by Rika.
I don't know if she's ever faced Shoko.
Yeah, she hasn't faced Shoko with this run. Shoko as champion has faced Mizuki, but not the other way around.
Now, what's interesting here about this match is Julia's style. It's somewhat complementary of Yamashita's style, with the kicks and the striking.
Yeah, again, interesting sort of...
Ooh.
Mizuki's not happy.
Yeah, Nagano's trying for those kick strikes, and when she faces Yamashita at Wrestle Princess, she's definitely going to have a heavy dose of those from her. Now Mizuki with a headlock. Julia fights out of it. Oh, single leg takedown, or leg sweep, I should say. Oh, Nagano was thinking the same thing. Oh, and Mizuki took the time to gloat that she avoided that and got caught with another kick.
It came out like a snake's tongue. It was just like whoosh, direct hit.
Yeah, I think Julia Nagano is one person that you don't want to mock while you're in the ring. There's a rider kick by Nagano into the corner. Oh, and a karate chop right to the trapezius muscle on the neck. And Mizuki just got matrix her way out of that pin, I should say. And then comes back with a drop kick of her own. You got to figure Mizuki's going to be mentally taking notes here. Especially for when she's facing Yamashita in several weeks. Try to keep in mind, see the style Nagano has, and Mizuki not above breaking the rules. Just choking Nagano in the corner with her foot. Now snapmare by the Pop and Sugar Rabbit into a surfboard submissions hold. Notice this, Ash. Mizuki keeping the point of her knee square between the shoulder blades. And then she transitions into a modified camel clutch.
Absolutely, in order to stop the power of be it kicks or whatever.
Oh, well, look, her foot. Mizuki.
She has till 74.
Yep, Nagano had grabbed the ropes to break up the submission hold, and Mizuki tried to stomp on the hand of Nagano while it was on the ropes, and now on the ring apron with a double stomp to the back. You know, Kai, have you ever heard the expression, dynamite comes in small packages? I think that would be the best definition for Mizuki. And now Mizuki trying to tie up.
That's me thinking Dynamite was just Wednesday night. Oh, whoa.
Well, there's a bow and arrow by Mizuki. Again, her knees playing a square in the back, and she lets it go. You know, a lot of people say who innovated the bow and arrow was Chief J Strongbow, Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a chop right to the shoulder. Mizuki responds with a boot, armoring her, and sends her into the middle ropes. Oh, we see this drop kick.
Just a drop kick.
And then another double stomp to the midsection. And now Mizuki on Brett's rope. Look at that balance by the pop and sugar rapid. Yeah, on the side. And comes off the ropes. Oh, Nagano got out of the way. But could not come up with any offense after that. Mizuki, reversal there by Julia. Catches Mizuki with a back elbow. And now look at Nagano with the rider kick. And another one. Goes for the cover and only a 2. Now Nagano sending Mizuki into the corner. Runs into a boot from Mizuki. Nagano, tenacious as she is, keeps getting caught with that boot. And Nagano, that time, with a boot to Mizuki. You know, one might be thinking Mizuki might be looking past Julia Nagano, and Julia said, I'm going to take advantage of that to make you pay. And look at that Fujibar arm bar by Julia. Just really cranking back on the shoulder and rotator cuff. Mizuki with a nice counter into the schoolgirl. She lets it go, and then she goes into her own submission hold. Into a crossface. And now Mizuki drags her back into the middle of the ring. Or is that Julia dragging Mizuki? Julia getting closer and closer to that bottom rope. She's trying to... There it is. Mizuki forced to break.
Oh, now time to slip and slide.
Yes, it is. Mizuki comes off the ropes. Drop kick right to the face of Julia.
And that usually means... Well, it's not a stomp. Probably the crossbody.
You would think so. There it is. Crossbody by Mizuki. Cover and only a 2. I think it's going to take a little bit more than that to put down Julia Nagano. And once again, Mizuki going back into the crossface. Trying to really rear back on that head and neck area of Julia Nagano. Nagano once again trying to go for that rope. Oh, but that time Mizuki caught Julia's arm. Oh, but she got the foot.
Just managed to get that foot on the rope, yeah.
If she hadn't done that, that would have been a submission for sure. Also notice Mizuki favoring the left arm a little bit. Oh, now Nagano responds with 3 chops to the shoulder. But look at Mizuki counters into the backslide. Only a 1. Oh, look at that kick.
Tried to maintain wrist control, but then kicked in the head.
Oh, what another beautiful kick by Julia Nagano.
Oh, Julia's prepping.
It's the kata. It's time for those martial arts strikes. That was like 6 strikes, and there's a question mark kick by Julia Nagano. And now Julia sizing up for that tornado kick. Oh my! Mizuki dodged one, could not dodge the other kick, and only a 2. Man, that would be huge, huge for Julia Nagano to earn a pinfall victory over the Princess of Princess champion in a non-title match. Oh, Mizuki fires back. Oh, there's a kick right. Exactly. Look how precise those strikes are. Mizuki just taking it. She's taking the shots to her shoulder.
Blocks at the 6th attempt. Grabs the leg.
Oh, jeez. Back fist.
Back fist, back elbow. I couldn't tell from the angle. Oh, I thought that might have been a bridge suplex, but...
Yeah, the cutie special, I believe it's called.
I think it's rabbit stomp time.
Yep, Mizuki off the top rope connects with the double stomp. Cover.
That should be it.
And 3. But a very strong outing for Julia Nagano. And if anything, I think Mizuki might be a little bit more prepared now for Miyu Yamashita.
I was honestly confused with the booking, because what have we seen over the past month or two, Billy? Mocha and Julia having a lot of momentum in tag matches, and yet they don't even feature in this list of the 6 contenders that have been given opportunities for the tag belts. Of course, Mizuki and her partner Yuki Sakazaki held before they had to vacate them because of Sakazaki's injuries and whatever.
Yeah, to her neck, by the way.
So I haven't heard anything back from her, so I hope we hear something soon, considering her graduation, as they call it, is supposed to be coming at the 10th anniversary show itself, which is, what, 3 months away? I'm somewhat close to the day. I don't think we've got a definitive date on it yet, but it's pretty early December, I think they said, is when it's all going to be going up and down.
If you guys are still with us live, if you guys still live with us in the Twitch chat, I appreciate you guys being here. As we now reach the main event of Circuit City 23. Or City Circuit, I'm sorry. I read that backwards.
We've still yet to establish whether Kamiyu was pretty in the beer, well, not beer garden, the special match he had with the pheromones that happened yesterday, at least as of us doing this live. That will be up on Wrestle Universe, I hope. So the 4 teams will be coming out separately.
Yeah, starting with Toho University, and looking at Kamiya, I just can't help but think about that incredible run she had in the Princess Cup match. I mean, I've never seen her look that good before, but she definitely surprised a lot of people in that cup.
Certainly channeling back to her days as International Princess Champion. You know, more of a singles competitor than we've seen previously.
Princess Cup finalists.
Speaking of tag teams with established singles talent.
And let's say this, Kamiya really...
Oh! Okay, different. Now team number 2 in the opposite corner. We're alternating.
The Dream Team. Pomu and the goddess of this shit, Raku. Is it Raku or Raku? I don't know how to say it. Raku. Okay. I gotta say it like a redneck. Raku.
Like Ragu, but with a K, not a G.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, it's superhero time.
Wakana changed their side to Raku. Enough of that. Back to the Dr. Wily schedules.
Yep, the heroic kaijus, as I like to call them.
Oh, I just realized that means we get the bait and switch for the final entrance.
Yep, yeah, for Daydream. Here that comes Hyper Misao, the protector of love and peace in TJPW.
I wonder if Shoko's dried off from the absolute drenching that she got. I mean, technically it was her that caused the problem because it was her being suplexed into the water bomb pool that led to the giant puddle that was on the mat for the main event of that show last week.
Yep, time for the bait and switch. Normally Chris Brooks would be happy here.
You want LOVE, but you can say hello and say goodbye to that.
There it is. Miyu Watanabe and the current International Princess Champion, Rika Tatsumi, the White Dragon.
Logically, you would think that, but considering the International Princess title would probably be on the line at the big show, Daydream are not winning next week. Otherwise, that'll get really complicated. Wait, hard camp.
She's looking, she got it.
Hard cam discovered.
So we have the heroic kaijus teaming up with Toho University, taking on the Dream Team and Daydream.
The Daydream Team, I guess you could call.
Yeah, the Daydream Team.
Oh, Pomu is being controlled with a basketball. Wow.
That's a new one from Daisuke. From Kiso Daisuke.
I mean, Kiso knew what he was doing. Is he inspired by the Dennis Rodman?
No.
Oh, get her back.
Start with the traditional Hyper Misao opening on the mic.
Hello, big babies, big children, whatever. Same thing.
The heroes are protectors of love and peace here. You saw Rika with the pose in the background?
Is Rika dabbing?
I think she was doing her own hyper pose. One would figure that the Hyper's probably bolstering up herself and Shoko as a tag team. And wants Kamiyu to do the same for her and Mahiro?
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Kiryu's going to make a speech.
Kiryu looks a little bit nervous. Shoko keeps eyeballing her, too. You see that? Oh, and Rika said, enough's enough. And then connects with a kick.
Well, I saw...
Mike is...
Mike has been rescued.
And I think we have an idea what Kiryu's apology is going to be in this match.
I'm sorry, I couldn't think of anything to say. I guess literally sorry seems to be the hardest word.
Kiryu, big back elbow right there by Kiryu, takes down Tatsumi. Rika not normally known for playing well with others, except when it's with Miyu Watanabe.
No, maybe not.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, no tag? Shoko kicking Kiryu away. Shoko did not want to be tagged by Kiryu.
No, there was a miscommunication with the tag. You know.
Oh, okay.
They tried to tag each other but didn't, and Shoko is basically taking that with, well, I'm not in this match. Bye. So,
and Rika Tatsumi again, a blatant choke right in front of Kiso Daisuke. And tag into Miyu Watanabe.
I love their Pom trying to throttle Raku because she knows that's what Rika's going to do at some point in this match.
Also, can we also bring up the point of the fact that the Dream Team are sitting on the stage right now?
Yeah, not even.
2 count by Miyu Watanabe. And now tags into Pom. The very excitable Pom. Snapmare. And now Pom gonna
the chest chops.
Yep. I think it's also called
Which
beat the drums.
Like as well. Miyu's very happy with that.
No, and Pom now with that almost banshee-like scream, and Kiryu covers her mouth with her hand and quickly takes control of Pom with a body slam. And now apology time.
Maybe sorry for being a bad tag partner.
Well, again, you gotta remember, Kiryu's a good girl. Goes for the cover and only a 2. Yeah, Kiryu's a good person.
You got it that time.
Tags into, again, this year's... Oh, nice. Drop toe hold by Mahiro into Pom. Some good double team work there by Toho University. And now, Kamiyu, who was red hot in this year's Princess Cup, came up just a little bit short. But again, look who she lost to. Miyu Yamashita, the Pro Wrestling Eve World Champion, the Pink Striker. Oh, and look at this submission hold right here by Kamiyu. A modified surfboard. And now Kamiyu tags into the former Princess of Princess champion and a former Princess Cup winner in Shoko Nakajima. Shoko, I like to say, is probably one of the most naturally gifted athletes in TJPW. Off the helo and only a 2. Again, very little wasted motion with Shoko. Everything she does without hesitation. Oh, there's a slingshot into the bottom rope. Neck first goes Pom. And now Shoko with a tag to I guess the quote-unquote protector of love and peace in TJPW, Hyper Misao, who introduces Pom to both corners and now has a knee right in the neck for Pom.
And the referee only discovering that right now.
Hyper with a cover and only a 2. Oh, she went for the shin kick, missed it, and Hyper was right on top of that. Oh, Hyper looked like she was going to go for that face crusher, but Pom countered with a drop kick. Now Pom's got a chance, tags into the goddess of this shit, Raku with a chop right to the head. And another chop. And a drop kick. Now, from what I remember of the history of the Up Girls, Raku always hasn't been the most successful singles competitor from the Up Girls. Went for the Smile Train. Oh, but Hyper got out of it, and now
Raku to date is the only one that hasn't even won a title. Noah has. Well, at least of the current roster. I don't know whether the one that had to retire ever got a belt. I can't remember off the top of my head, but Noah has. Miyu has.
Oh, wait a minute.
Obviously Shino hasn't because it's too new.
Wait. So what are we doing? Are we doing Raku's move? Or are we doing Rika's move? Oh, I think we're getting a combo of both.
Oh.
Wait. Like again, Rika not really known for playing well with others, other than Miyu Watanabe. Oh, but look behind Rika's back.
Raku's doing it anyway.
Yeah, Raku's doing the Midnight Express behind Rika's back. I mean, I don't understand why Rika would have a problem with that. I mean, it's doing damage to Hyper, and she still scores the elbow.
Yeah, but it happened.
Excuse me. No, Rika,
no.
Rika, again, not happy. And now attacking her own partner.
Oh,
wait a minute. Wait,
Shoko just passed Hyper.
It might be the cold spray.
It's an offensive thing.
Yeah, it's the cold spray. Look. Oh. Wait a minute. Shoko and Kiryu.
Oh, two of them.
Two of them.
My word. Crouching Tiger, hidden cold spray.
And it seems that the quartet of the Hero Kaijus and Toho University seem to have it more together on the teamwork than the Daydream team. And now Kamiyu in the ring, using those long legs to her advantage, choking the life out of Raku in the corner. And again, you have to figure, Ash, that Kamiyu opened so many eyes in the Princess Cup, showing how great she is.
Now teaming with Shoko for the double team.
Here we go. There's a... Oh, wait. Oh, Raku caught the boot.
By Raku.
But could not catch the drop kick. And again, that goes back to that Shoko being one of the most naturally gifted wrestlers, Joshis, in TJPW. And now it seems like Kamiyu is trying to work up a double team move with Shoko as they drug Raku to the middle of the ring. Shoko, wait a minute, a poke in the eye? And no Kamiyu, it's got Shoko and tried to suplex her.
Get out the way.
Yeah, and Shoko ends up eating the suplex. Well, so much for the teamwork between the teams. Raku with a back elbow to Shoko.
Raku looking to make the hot tag, I think.
But to Miyu.
Watanabe.
And now it's Miyu and Mahiro Kiryu. Heart and Toad's got the power advantage here. I think it's Miyu. But the shoulder tackles, look at that. Nice move there by Miyu. Up and over goes Watanabe. And deep arm drag. And again, Miyu just running over Kiryu like she was a Mack truck. No way. No, too early for that. Too early for the Canadian backbreaker by Miyu. No. Normally I would say, I don't know if you want to exchange blows with Mahu Kiryu, but look who she's exchanging blows with. It's Miyu Watanabe with a backbreaker now. And just bending her over the knee, back first, putting a lot of pressure on that lumbar area.
Whatever you do, don't get a tattoo on it, or Shinsuke Nakamura will go with it.
For those of you, this is we're still coming off the night of WWE's Payback. We did do a live watch along to that here on Twitch.
I mean, it's a variant of a single leg grab.
Yeah, it's kind of like a knee hook of a variant, almost like an ankle.
Yeah,
almost an ankle lock of sorts. she's putting a lot of pressure on that ankle area and just really bending the leg back, almost trying to make Kiryu more so flexible that she could touch the back of her head. And now Watanabe, now this time, gets Kiryu up, but Kiryu immediately gets out of the Canadian backbreaker, and Kiryu counters into the sidewalk slam. And now Kiryu tags in to Kamiyu. And what an interesting pairing this is. Kamiyu defeated, upset Miya Watanabe in the quarterfinals of the Princess Cup. Kamiyu tried for a suplex and but caught a drop kick. I mean, when we were watching that, Ash, we didn't give Kamiyu any kind of a chance to beat Miya Watanabe, and she upset a lot of people, including you and me.
Yeah, certainly. It was,
Oh!
It's always, though, good to see somebody else given a chance. Because Miyu obviously got to semi-finals and finals like the 2 years before.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at that just raw power from Miya Watanabe. Again, I say pound for pound, one of the strongest Joshis in TJPW. And now some daydream teamwork here. And
double team splash.
Yeah, the slingshot splash by Daydream and only gets a 2. But now Kamiyu back up. Try for that big boot. Take notes, Charlotte Flair. Oh, Dragon Screw leg whip by Rika Tatsumi. Rika known for using that figure 4 leg lock. And she has it wrapped around the long legs of Kamiyu in the middle of the ring. The figure 4, one of the most painful submission holds in wrestling, innovated by Buddy Rogers back in the day, perfected by Ric Flair. Kamiyu gets to the bottom rope, breaking up the figure 4. And look at those. Oh my God! From laying down area, Kamiyu just used her leg, grabbed Rika by the head, and then just took her down. That's the advantage of having those long limbs.
And of course, what we're getting now is a rematch from the semi-final in the Princess Cup.
Kamiyu now with the Manja Lock.
Yuki Kamifuku came up out on top on Rika Tatsumi in order to get a chance in the final.
And again, we talked about her win over Miya Watanabe being an upset. That was another upset in itself when she defeated Rika. Rika counters out of the Manjalak into that Samoan drop.
Mm-hmm.
Kyra has blessed us with the coffee gods. And now look at Kiryu intercepting Rika Tatsumi. And there's some teamwork by Toei University and a big drop kick from Kamiyu. And Kamiyu gets the tag into Hyper. And look at that beautiful back elbow by the protector of love and peace, Hyper. And now she's got that crossface chicken wing locked in. Her hands are locked right in front of the face of Rika Tatsumi. Got control of that left arm. And she is really wrenching back on this one, Ash. And Rika gets to the bottom rope. And now Hyper off the ropes. Try to get that knee to the back of Rika. Rika avoided contact. And now Rika off the ropes. Oh, connects with the hip. And now, trying for that dragon. Oh, that knee strike connects that time. And now Hyper on Brett's rope. saying, "I am."
Crossbody.
Yeah, the hero crossbody. We heard Hyper saying, "I am a hero," and only got a 2 count. Miyu Watanabe made sure of that. Shoko deposits Watanabe on the outside. And now it's time for Hyper and Shoko for a double team. And there's a Lupe! Wow, just wiped out Watanabe on the outside as Hyper took it.
Knee combo.
Wait a minute. Rika's in position. Shoko's on the top with a missile drop kick. And now Shoko goes for the cover and only a 2. If I remember correctly, back last year, one of Shoko's title defenses was against Rika Tatsumi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and look at that. Oh, beautiful backbreaker right there by Rika. Almost like a deep 6 version of a backbreaker.
Is it time for Raku and Pomu? Yeah.
Yep.
Raku is in.
And now Raku on
the rope
and
with a chop to the head. Going for the sling blade. Oh no!
No, it's the guillotine.
The jumping guillotine.
And how is Shoko still on her feet right now is beyond me. Oh, she's down now.
Well, she's down to her knee. And yeah, she's trying to. She's powering out of it.
And that's unbelievable for someone of her size, being the 147 centimeter big kaiju. But somehow she counters with a suplex out of the guillotine. And, oh my God! But Raku, tenacious as she is, went back into the guillotine.
And has got her down properly.
Shoko in a lot of trouble here, trying to find some way to get out of this guillotine before she either taps out or passes out. Trying to do what she can to alleviate the pressure.
I'm surprised though tag partners haven't tried to use their one allowed, to save your spot, because but Shoko just about makes it.
Tag into Pomu. It's now Dream Team. Dream Team. Oh, Shoko put on the brakes. Shot to Raku, shot to Pomu. It's Shoko by herself, 1 and 2 against the Dream Team.
Oh, the shin kick.
Oh, Pomu connect. And now double drop kick by the Dream Team. Goes for the cover and only a 2.
I just realized they do a double clothesline. That's where they got the gimmick from.
Now Pomu on Brett's rope. Oh, went for that standing drop kick. Shoko swatted it away.
Blocks it, dodges it.
Exactly. And now Shoko, beautiful transition into the butterfly lock. Just putting a lot of pressure on the neck and shoulders of Pomu. Raku sensed it and broke it up, and now Hyper back in the ring. Which brings in Rika Tatsumi with the hip attack on Hyper. Now Kiryu went for a clothesline. Rika ducked, and the laser beam chop. And now we've seen this. Kamiya was going for that patented eye poke. Oh, but he caught Rika right underneath the jaw with that big boot. But look at the power of Kiryu. Look at this. Look at this double team over by Toho. But that double team. But it's Shoko and Pomu who are the legal participants in the match. And now the big kaiju caught her with the 619. Which is usually the prelude to one of Shoko's patented finishing maneuvers.
Probably a northern.
Yep, the northern,
no.
Oh, counter right there by Pomu. And now off of Brett's rope.
Taking a tour of the ropes. Taking a tour of the ropes there.
Nice counter by Pomu. And Pomu.
The airplanes. Whoa, attempted the airplane spin, but.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wait.
Oh, counter by Pomu. Counter by Pomu. Only a 2. And now Pomu with an inside cradle. Small package. Only a 2. But Raku.
Sling blade.
Sling blade by Raku. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
hold
Oh, wait a minute. She's got her down. She's got her down. Pom's got her. Oh, how close? How close can you get? That would have been huge.
Well, of course, it was them. I don't think it was Shoko that got pinned, but it was them that won the with Yuki Aino, won the trios tournament thing off Hyper.
Oh, superhero crossbody.
And Kaya Toribami.
And Hyper. Yep.
Which probably means
one thing.
Super on.
Yep, Shoko ascends to the top rope and connects with the senton.
Yeah.
Cover.
And there's your winner. Or winners.
Yep, the heroic Kaijus and Toho University take out the Daydream team.
Will that mean anything in terms of momentum for next week? Who knows? Will Coda remember? Who knows?
And for everyone on the live Twitch feed, I know it's late, but I thank you for hanging around with us. And as in tradition with TJPW shows, the winners of the main event get to close out the show.
I'm guessing it's going to be interesting because, like, as I say, I guess the advantages, they're not against each other in terms of their feud and whatever. Yeah.
We hope everyone has enjoyed our commentary for the City Circuit 23 of TJPW.
Yeah, in terms of the next big shows, which we'll be covering, they'll be going up on a bit of a 2-3 day delay because they won't be being broadcast live. But it's the two big shows. Let me get the full details of them. Their first attack on Hiroshima, which is not a great title, but there we go. But yeah, they're heading to Hiroshima on the 9th of September, and then to the Kyoto KBS Hall on the 10th. So they will be going up in or around the 12th, 13th time of September. We'll try and do coverage as close as we can to that. But we do have, in terms of live shows, that we will be live on Twitch doing, but the archive will also probably go up somewhere. I don't know. The City Circuit show on the 18th of September, which will be where the team of AA Cannon of Yuki Arai and Saki Akai will be having their last team up in Nagoya. That'll be live. Then the following week, on the 23rd, that show from, I'm not sure off the top of my head. And that, I think that's the last live stream, but I think it's also the last show that they've got before the big one being Wrestle Princess 4. Around the same time as this one on the 9th of October, so yeah, it's all getting crazy.
So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, For those of you who may be watching this on YouTube, and for those of you here live on Twitch, we are going to end everything right here. I'd like to thank everyone who joined me today. We had a very, very long day today, but tomorrow for everyone on Twitch, we will be live again for AEW's All Out, so it should be very interesting to see what happens on that show tomorrow as well. Also like to thank the Studling Man Ashley, Jedi Joe, a whole list of people. I'd like to thank Rick Head for being here, Lance Moss, and again, a very happy belated birthday to our friend Cody Hawkins. So, with that being said, I am your friendly neighborhood Wrestle Gamer, reminding all of you guys out there to just stay awesome. Bye, guys!